Hi. So, I'm really bad at sports. I've never been on any official teams, but whether it's for school or with friends, I've always tried to be sporty, but it always goes really bad. So, examples of everything that did go wrong in sports, and I would recreate these, but honestly, A, I don't have any of the sporting equipment because I don't sport, and B, I don't know how to do that without actually doing it and hurting myself again. So, for starters, I got hit in the head with a baseball. I mean, this was with like a homeschool co-op group, so it's not like it was a very good team, but we was just for PE class and we were doing baseball, and I was just standing there in the field. Everyone else was kind of doing their own thing, so I wasn't really paying that much attention. And then all of a sudden, before I know it, a baseball hits me and I stand there confused. The coach comes up and she just hugs me. Note, I'm not a person for physical attention, especially not in public by strangers, because I don't like people. So I'm just standing there trying to process what happened while she's just hugging me. She was so worried, but I was more concerned about being hugged than I was concerned about getting hit in the head with a baseball. So, okay, another one. I got hit in my stomach a lot. Vividly remember it with a basketball. Like, I remember where I was standing, how it felt, who I was with, everything. Like, just passing basketball to each other and whap. This also happened with a volleyball. And in PE class with this same co-op, once a year we would do this like jump rope for heart thing. I'm not entirely sure what it was, but you jump roped as much as you could and it raised money for some kind of organization. And I couldn't jump rope. I was really bad at it. Like, I was lucky if I like jumped like 3 times, but one time I got hit in the eye with a jump rope. I was just swinging and it whacked me in the eye. I'm not positive what happened, but I'm pretty sure the coach made me sit out for the rest of it because I was like that much of a hazard. And of course there was just, aside from the getting hit with stuff, just the normal falling and everything, because I'm extremely clumsy. That is a whole nother video. But I feel like especially when we would do like flag football or soccer, I would fall continuously. It was hilarious. I like trip over my own feet. And then of course we have the iconic hitting myself with a baseball bat. The problem is, in middle school, I dressed really sporty. Like, we are talking full-on neon soccer shorts. I had these lime green tennis shoes and always the like bright colored workout tops and stuff. Like, I dressed like I was a sporty kid, but I was not a sporty kid. I just liked the look of it. And jerseys are still something that I wear to this day. Actually, I'm sort of wearing one right now, but this is way more me. I had this neon phase for a couple years and I don't remember the last time I've worn neon since. But yeah, like, everyone knows middle school Katie as the neon phase. It's actually hilarious. And along with this phase, I also would wear my hair in a high ponytail every day, which with one of those super thin stretchy headbands. Yeah, every single day I would wash it and put it up like that. It was a mess, and it gets worse, but I don't like talking about it, so we're not gonna go into it. But there was this one rare time in my entire life that sports have not failed. So this was one time at PE Plus. PE Plus is basically a PE class for homeschoolers. So you go once or twice a week and it's just normal PE, but it's with other kids and they're supposed to teach you, you know, how to be sporty, socialize. Yeah, I especially never did the second one. So it was volleyball week and I spiked the ball, which if you don't know what that means, it's basically when it's coming at you and you spike it back over the net, and won the little game, I guess, for my team. So like, this one time I ever did anything right in sports, I won the game because we were 1 point off, and like, I felt pretty good about it. This actually made me want to do volleyball. I did not do volleyball. I would not have survived volleyball, but So So at least there's one good memory. And I've also never gotten a basketball in a basket, like in the net. In all 18 years I have been on this planet, I have never once made a basket. And you would think for me, being such an avid High School Musical fan, that I would have made this happen, but no. Honestly though, I've never really had anywhere to practice aside from the little once a week PE classes where you do one sport twice a year or whatever. So I feel like if I really wanted to, maybe I could, but I just never have. I've gotten one in a trash can. Like I can kind of throw, kind of. Even simpler sports like swimming, I wasn't good at. Like I did swimming because that's kind of an important one, but I was too scared to go in the deep end because I'm too short. So I had a really hard time with that. And also they were teaching you how to jump into the pool. Yeah, for the first multiple months, I would jump backwards instead of forwards into the pool. Luckily, I got over that, but I still can't swim. I used to sort of be able to, but I lost all of that. So this all makes it interesting when you're hanging out with people and they all want to play a sport. Especially when I was younger and you know, I would like leave the house and make friends. I would actually sit out of sports on multiple occasions because I was just that bad. Kickball was a common one people played and I could sort of kick the ball. I think that, you know, was from dance and learning how to kick really strong, really high and practicing that like every day. I could kick it and I was pretty good at that. But once it came to the running part, I was like a fish out of water. And don't get me wrong, I can be active. That's not the issue here. Like I did dance for about 10 years, which is like the majority of my life. And I can kind of tumble, but since I'm doing those things to music, then instead of thinking, I can feel, if that makes sense. Like I can do the get your head in the game dance from High School Musical, but can I actually play basketball? No. So I think it's something to do with that aspect of it, where it's not just, okay, yeah, we're kind of just playing fetch. I can just feel it, if that makes any sense. And don't get me wrong, I definitely have my fails and my stories with that, like trust me, but they're a little bit more normal. You don't hear about people hitting themselves with baseball bats. All of this doesn't really surprise me though, because I am typically a clumsy, super uncoordinated human. The amount of times I fall out of things, specifically chairs, is crazy. Like it's not normal, it's embarrassing at this point. Like just how often it happens, you wouldn't believe it. Anyways, do any of you have the same problem? You've either completely related and feel much less like a fail, or you don't understand whatsoever and are some kind of normal functioning person. In which case, I'm sorry, because you probably just spent this whole video going, what? No, why? How is that even possible? Everybody can do sports. You're insane. So leave me your sports fails in the comments below. That way we can relate and look back at our past and laughter together. To see more videos from me, click over here and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to get notified every single time I upload. If you enjoyed the video and you want to see more videos like this, give it a big thumbs up. And also let me know what else you'd like to see. Anyways, I'll see you next Magical Monday. Bye.